Hi, how's it going? I'm Ross Newman, you're watching Natural Aesthetics, the YouTube channel dedicated to true drug-free bodybuilding. So in this video I'm going to run through a chest and back session, the first of two that I do each week at the moment. This is a much heavier session where the intensity is very high, so I only do one working set per exercise, focused exclusively on progressive overload. If you're interested in seeing how I structure the second session that I do later in the week, then leave a comment or like the video. Okay, so the first exercise is the dumbbell chest press at a flat angle. This alongside the dumbbell incline press are the two main movements I've done over the years. I'd say they've contributed the most to my muscle mass in the chest, alongside maybe dips and machine flies. So I'll probably continue to do these until I hit 10 reps at 50, 6 to 8 weeks or so, and then I'll switch to dumbbell incline. It's not that I don't enjoy barbell movements or deem them to be ineffective. It's just that dumbbells feel more comfortable for me, most likely from damage that I've incurred as a youngster, training too heavy with bench movements, with improper forms, doing crazy negatives with training partners, stuff like that. It's just, you know, it just doesn't feel as comfortable as dumbbells. And if I could choose either barbell or dumbbell, I'll definitely choose dumbbell. Moving on to the first back exercise, a real heavy mass builder, loose form bent over rows, 145k for a set of 10. So I let the bar travel below the knee, I then pull it up to the belt buckle. I keep it moving at a fairly quick tempo. Back feels really good on these, around the scapular area and the traps. Great mass builder. There are loads of exercises you can do with strict form for back training. I don't think that should be one of them. For me, it just doesn't feel good if I do a row at a 45-degree angle with strict form. Pen lay rows feel much better. Okay, so the next exercise for chest is the machine incline press. Pretty good machine, this one. And I managed, I think, 7 reps, 135. So chest incline training is very important for getting that overall balanced look. Really important for just getting the kind of thickness that you want around the shoulder and clavicle area. Chest doesn't look anywhere near as good if your upper chest hasn't been developed, so make sure you're hitting the upper chest either with the dumbbells or press or bar. The second back exercise is a strict horizontal row. I think on this was 45k on each side. This is a really awkward machine. It feels super heavy, the initial pull, and then it kind of gets lighter towards the end. So my upper stomach is always touching the pad, but I kind of lean back and overemphasize the arch in my back. This just helps me squeeze the back muscles to a greater degree. I get a much better contraction if I do that. If I stay flat on the bench, contraction is nowhere near as effective. So don't be scared of kind of tilting back a little bit. As long as your stomach's still touching the bench, you're all good. The third chest exercise, one of my favorites again, I'd say alongside this with a dumbbell pressing, is probably one of my staples over the years. Always do these. Full stack pec flies, I think for 8 reps. It's very important when you do pec flies to keep the bars away from you. The further away from you the bars are, the better it is for a chest contraction. If you let the bars come in too close, then you're really going to start to hit front delts. You're not going to be able to get the contraction you want in your chest. So I imagine being pigeon chested when I do this. Heavily emphasize the lower back arch. Chest is definitely leading the way. Don't let the shoulders creep forward in front of the chest, otherwise again it will influence the movement and you won't get as good a contraction in the chest muscles as you would otherwise. And then to finish, the last back exercise, another very strict movement, is chins. So I use an overhand grip. The underhand grip's still a little bit niggly with my golfer's elbow, so I actually prefer an underhand grip, but sticking to the overhand for now while it heals 100%. Start off with 16 kilos, manage 6 or 7, maybe 8 reps, can't remember, before immediately dropping to 8 kilos, so half the weight. And then I manage another 3 reps before again dropping to body weight for another 2 reps. And that's the session done. So I only did 1 working set on each exercise, so 6 working sets, 3 for chest, 3 for back. So very low volume, and I'll touch on this in a future video, the relationship between volume and intensity and how you can use that to determine how many sets you should do within a workout. Now if you're interested in seeing the next chest and back session and how I organise that, because it will be completely different, there'll be a lot more sets, lower intensity, you know, kind of chasing the pump if you will on some exercises, then leave a like or leave a comment, and make sure to subscribe if you want to see more true natural bodybuilding videos. So appreciate you watching, guys, appreciate the continued support, stay strong. I've also got a poll running, guys, as well, so check out the community tab. and have a vote on it. It's whether you want to see my training protocol on a daily basis via Google Drive. I'll upload everything on there so you can kind of take a peek at it